Hi guys, it's Hanky Song, and it's been a while since I last uploaded a video. I've just been busy with other things, like with other endeavors, different like objectives I wanted to do with my life for a little bit. But recently and you can see this in my more recent videos, or I guess quote unquote recent, really. I have been playing a lot of Valorant, and I still do play a lot of Valorant. I have not really touched like the other games I used to play, like Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, or anything like that recently. I just been hard grinding Valorant. And in those videos, you're gonna see that I was mostly like silver, gold, or plat, one of those three ranks really. I don't really remember what the last video of my last recent video was about. So that's how long that was. But yeah, I recently was actually able to peak at D3 last season, and I was very happy. I thought I made a crap ton of improvements. I probably did make a lot of improvements to get to that point, but I recently, uh, that feeling does feel like it just went into the dumpster because like recently I have been getting destroyed like really hard, and I'm not entirely sure what happened personally. I'm not sure if my one brain cell just devolved back into a zero brain cell again or something, or I'm getting out aimed. I think I'm mostly just, it is probably just a mix of like both things of being out aimed and getting big brained really badly. But yeah, so while I can work on my aim to make sure I don't get out aimed and things like that, game sense is a very vastly different story in my opinion. That's something that takes a ridiculous, in my opinion, a ridiculous amount of time to work on, reviewing what could have went wrong, and mastering game sense is very hard to do, very important, and in my opinion, very important to do because it lets you be able to go into like bad situations and maybe even clutch them. So this is where that I am going with that. I decided I am going to post my games, like just full length games of whether I win or lose. Mostly it's going to be on the ones that I lose because that's where you learn the most, the mistakes you make. And I'm going to analyze what I did wrong, what I did right, or even comment what I could have done better in that situation. Uh, I think this would be helpful to myself and even helpful to others who also suffer from from making bad decision making. I hope that analyzing my own mistakes, I and even you, the viewers, can learn and improve from the mistakes I make. And yeah, I hope to further improve myself and at the same time maybe even help others from by hopefully showing like the good from a decent play. Oh, I'm not gonna say good because I don't think I make that many good plays, but like at least a decent play from a bad one. And it's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna try to find the videos where I do mostly bad plays, but if I do have a really cool like situation where I pulled off something like something crazy, I may even post those too because those are good to analyze what I was doing, what I was probably thinking in that time, and so that people can understand what my thought process is at that time, and hopefully it will stick to you guys and even me to see what could have done better or what I did right in that situation. And hopefully this series will help us one brain cell players to evolve into maybe a two brain cell. But yeah, so to start off this video series, I will showcase a game I played as Yoru, as he is the newest agent of the season. Don't expect anything nutty or crazy. I think if I remember correctly, I did something decent, one decent play, but this was a pretty fast game where we got destroyed pretty fast. I was slightly trolling because I did play. This was like my second game with Yoru, so yeah, there is that. I was a little trolling that rank game, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my garbage gameplay. I don't want to do that in this game.
Most likely, I'm going to watch you die.
Lot here.
Line A.
They're here.
Line
They're
B,
here.
I'm sorry.
Rotating.
I'm smoked, I'm mollied. Alright, Calvin, you're fucked. I'm blended by our
Two of them
teammates.
blinded.
You
That's
3 in
right.
sight.
Cutting through.
Spike planted.
Why do you waste your TP like that?
So yeah, I agree with
Hold on,
that.
hold on.
That
One
was
here,
kind of a
one
waste of
here.
TP. I did it just to cross safely, but there was actually zero reason to do so.
Green box.
So yeah.
On site. Left. Nice.
Shit,
One
I'm like,
enemy
oh,
remaining.
Actually, last.
Backside, last side, backside.
Backside.
Right side.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my god. Fuck this right click shit, dude.
Alright, so let's go over what I did wrong there. So first things first is I was poorly positioned. So I was in a position where when my brother, the Cypher tried to swing there, I was not ready to immediately follow up. I could not see the raise and then and I could not get the shot until it was too late. Because of that, Omen was also swinging at the same time because he saw us swinging, and unfortunately he got one tap by the classic right click, which is the most balanced thing in the game. And then because I was only 21 HP, I had to get my own right click, but I just ended up missing, and then we ended up. And what really happened is that we ended up singling ourselves out pretty much. We came at her a 1 by 1 and then gave her a free triple kill.
Try not to die.
They're gonna be B again.
They're rushing B again.
Is
I'm dead.
They failed their. Wanna get smoke?
Running away, spawn.
Yo, he pushed the smoke. Oh shit.
Last player standing.
So what went wrong here? Pretty much, first things first is that I shift walked it all the way there. There was zero reason to do that. We knew that they were on site. I had a bad feeling that someone was maybe lurking, but there was no reasoning. My team was already positioned in a way that they were on site. I would not have to worry about a lurk, so I should have just been running over to get there faster. Two is that I should have maybe just walked into the smoke real quick. If I didn't shift walk, I could have gone into the site a little bit faster and checked that smoke. But I didn't, and because of that, Raze just swung out for free and got me and Omen. And yeah, I should have not. I should have been there faster. I should have rotated faster, and that was a huge mistake.
pop flash and peek mid.
Time to jump.
Not here. Not
Came
hard.
in. I'm flashing for you if you want to peek.
So this was a little nifty trick that I wanted to try out. As I mentioned before, this is like my first or second game of Yoru. I wanted to see if I could get to this little corner relatively like quietly without them like checking, and then maybe get it like a free like pop kill or two. The only problem with this was that I kind of messed up the flash. That flash didn't bounce as well as I wanted to. I should have maybe bounced it off the what was I gonna say? Wow, I'm blanking out. The wall. I should have bounced it off the wall in front of me, not bounce it off the ground in front of me. So that Killjoy was throwing a molly to check me, so he probably heard me teleport because I didn't properly flash that corner, in my opinion. But my friend, good thing is that my Reyna did offer to throw a flash blind for me, so I was able to get a free swing and get a free kill off that. So that's like one good thing that worked out, where you should try to communicate and work with your team as much as possible. Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Bomb
You get out
mid.
there?
Flashing again.
Yep, I'm out.
We're
I'm
gonna
fine.
get
There.
out.
Oh,
Strike,
I'm
guys.
Aim in.
Get out, get out.
Yep, I'm out.
One cat.
Cat.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Entry.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
Don't get up.
See you later.
One more cat and
Time
one
to
main.
jump.
Cat.
Reyna's-
Ah, 40.
One
Nice.
enemy remaining.
Last.
Alright, so let me explain my thought process here. I heard that there were people, I heard the call that there was there was people in cat, right? So I decided that maybe I could throw a teleport and throw a pop flash into that real quick, and then TP in and throw them off surprise. This was not the best idea though. This actually was really risky. I put myself in a 1v1 situation as my jet was not ready. I also was not, it was not good because I may have accidentally flashed my jet doing that as well. So that wasn't the best decision. They were able to trade me off, but that was a really risky play that I made. As for the why I went towards Jenny was because I was trying to reposition myself so that I could just fight 1v1 fights. I didn't think Omen was gonna just run to the left there and then get killed by the enemy Omen. That was just kind of like miscommunication from both our parts and kind of unfortunate. I didn't want to be standing out in the open just to get like fighting multiple people, which is not what you want to do. You want to try to avoid that as much as possible. So that's why I guess I ended up baiting him slash trading him, which was not the best situation, ideal situation.
This guy stupid. You literally are not A. And
They're out tiles.
you can walk up cat for free, but
Could be up mid. Yeah, I heard a. Watch your market. One market. Not out yet.
I'm blind. I'm smoked. I'm smoked.
Be there.
In market.
Be in the smoke.
The rain link.
They're pushing lane.
Come on.
105, 140, and 35. AJ and Reyna both super lit.
Spike planted.
I can flash high and we can swing out.
Yep, I'm right.
Flashing.
Feeling sight.
I'm in TP somewhere.
Cutting through.
Alright, so let me explain what I was thinking there. So I was thinking that I would send my teleport over, give a quick flash, and then see if I could teleport over during that flash and see if I could get a free pick and a frontal position for my team. Unfortunately, I did not land my shot. That might have just, I think this was honestly to me a good play, maybe. It would have given my team a frontal position if I got that kill. It was kind of bad that I didn't really give my team a warning too, though. I should have communicated what I was trying to thinking there. It might have been better prepared my team. I feel like they rushed in after me, so I should have gave a warning of what I was trying to do. Communication is really important, and I should have done that.
Just die.
Mid.
Tiles.
Destroy my
Back
trip.
One
Right
screen
north.
lane. Just baiting it.
Phoenix got it, I think.
Careful, cat.
They boom bot in, or like the large
Phoenix
bot in.
Molly
and
here, Molly
Graves B main.
I'm blind.
So, okay, so this was just kind of straight up stupid of me. I had zero reason to fight that. I should not have fought that. He had the gun advantage. I tried to fight him with like freaking classic of all things. So that was just bad positioning of my part. I should have backed up or held a tighter angle of anything. But I just white swung that like a moron, and that was just bad positioning, and that was just yeah, that was just really bad. I should not have been in that spot like that. I can't. The reason why I swung was that at the time was that I saw my Reyna was holding an angle, so I thought I could maybe provide some cover fire, but our Reyna did back off immediately, which was the smart decision because he had a Marshall, and I stood there way too long for no reasoning.
What about top though? That's the problem.
I don't know.
Joke's over! You're dead!
It's A.
They're coming here.
B, B, B.
Yeah, it's me.
And nice.
What do you
One
mean
on
nice?
stairs. I'm
They have
blind.
a turret out too. They got the turret.
Spike planted.
Reload.
Kyle, I could ult and you scout with it.
Yeah.
Go
Go.
for it.
I'll handle this.
Vlogs is clear.
All sight, I think.
Right there on the bomb.
I'm back.
Backside.
Backside. All right, so I think what I did with my ultimate was fine. What I did was to run in because I am invulnerable and technically slightly invisible as long as I'm not too close. They can't see me and I could freely scout the area out. So using that, we were able to get into the site a little bit more freely without having to worry about logs or anything like that. Problem is that when after I scouted that information, I should have been more in a frontal position. Maybe I could have maybe just released out back there, but maybe not. It depends on where my team was positioned. If they were a little more pushed, I could have maybe just done so in the back. And then when I tried to swing with the jet, well, unfortunately, I again missing. I am actually missing a lot of shots. I realized in this game. Wow. But I missed my shot again, and then the Phoenix got a really easy double kill on us. Even though we did technically swing, we were just in the same spot over and over again. So me and Jet did the right thing of swinging together, but because of that, we were slightly lined up, and we just got killed at the same time, which was really bad. And yeah, we just ended up getting picked, unfortunately. So it was just, I think in that situation, it was kind of mostly outgunned. We just got outgunned a lot of spots here, and yeah, that's unfortunate.
Top mid. Top.
Tiles.
Damn. So you guys, I swear, you guys are probably getting sick of hearing my voice, especially this one was so soon, right after my previous voice recording right now. So I forget. Honestly, every time I don't usually play A, I usually play mid or like B. So sometimes I do forget that little jump spot. It does. I shouldn't really have peeked that again after I jiggled earlier or a quick peek those earlier. I didn't have any reason to, and because of that, I checked again, and well, race was up there. I do find that spot a little like cheeky and cheesy because I feel like you're not supposed to be up there without using some kind of utility, but anybody could get up there and really quietly too. So I don't know. It's just that's just a personal thing, but like if it's then Riot's not gonna get rid of it, then it's just like, well, I gotta deal with it. I should have remembered that was a thing, and I should not have peaked that. So that was just bad. I kind of just slightly threw that for my team's round, I think, because I died really early as a as alive I am a resource, and because of that, my team lost a resource instantly doing that. So that was really bad.
Angle. Just because of the double angle.
Yeah.
Time to jump.
Tiles.
Nothing main. Two here, two here. Still be deep.
You should run.
Ult here.
Yep.
They're up already.
Port.
Two here.
Dude, what? Ooh, I wonder what I was about to say there. Well, I know, but you guys won't, because I'm about to edit that little thing out. But yeah, that was you could tell I was getting really tilted at that point. I do remember this raise was a bit of a lurker. I should have expected that she was gonna be there, maybe. I should have checked that corner before coming out of that smoke. I should have checked my left real quick instead of just holding straight W. I assumed that they were all there, and that's really bad. You should never do that. You should always assume there might be someone lurking somewhere. Always check your corners, no matter what. Even if your team said they're all there, if we only see like 3 or 4 of them, then but that could just be based on like they saw like 3 or 4, which is a fine call. I don't really mind that. It's something I should have just taken that into account and then realized there could have been a lurker, and I should have just double checked that corner real quick. So, yeah, that was bad. I died before I could get to rotate. Once again, took my time rotating. Though that time there was an open smoke, so I was kind of worried. I did think about that lurker, but I didn't check my corners.
Out.
Out top.
Oh, what just happened, guys?
I got dinked. I'm trying to get out because I was getting naded, and this Omen just stood in front of me.
Up cat.
Yep, yep.
One mid.
Up
Mark it.
mid already.
Raise.
Two here. Three.
Three.
Uh,
4. All
We're not.
four of them.
Fuck it.
And then one's mid.
One enemy remaining.
Last unknown.
She was lane, I think.
No, it's not.
Yeah, on site, on site.
Yep, behind triple.
Was I even hit her?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're probably wondering why I was just randomly spraying into that spot specifically. So, based on where my team was positioned, Cypher was in the backside, he didn't see anyone, he cleared the ladder. Reyna did push out mid, so in my opinion, at the time I only thought that she could be either in two locations, either that spot specifically or in CT. So I just started spraying in that spot to see if I was going to tag somebody there or not. And yep, it happens to be that she was actually right there. So yeah, that's was the only reason why I was just spraying into that spot. Yep, I hear him.
She's jumping up.
Not back. Probably spawn.
I think he
Or
missed on the
heaven.
jump.
Heaven.
What?
Hey, guys, we.
So yeah, that kind of sucked. So normally when an Omen ults like that, his team should be pushing so that he can help so they can help secure and support him. But no one pushed along, so me and my teammate there, we got confused as to like where did Omen ult? Did he actually ult behind us or not? And unfortunately, he actually did. His team never came in. We were holding that angle. No one pushed. It was just kind of like I think it was just personally it was just bad timing and slight confusion. Because normally that ult would not have been a good ult because if I was playing backside, I would have heard it and canceled it or like get ready for him. But and normally his team would not be ready to help him out. Like they clearly were not pushing a short at all or long, not long, cat. So it took us by surprise for sure, and that was yeah, that just sucked in my opinion.
Whatever. Done is done. Down's over.
Try not to die.
Actually, shit, I should be up here.
Flash here.
Yeah,
You
I'm
back
just
up
gonna
here.
Reyna's out mid. Reyna out mid.
Where is that?
Oh my
First
god.
instantly turned it.
Decoy.
Yeah, I'm trying to help him. Lane.
Two inside.
Where's the Reyna? Oh, she
He's
went
on site
Spawn,
already.
spawn.
Yeah.
Punch him, Dirk. Just push him. He's your right.
Last player
I
standing.
know, but I heard someone to my left too. Yeah, so like I just said, I thought I heard someone to my left. I did hear the call out of lane and stuff like that, so I thought someone was still around there. That's why I had to check my left corner before swinging that, but because of that, it took too long and I ended up getting killed for that. But yeah, I don't have the best like sound like I can't distinguish sounds correctly sometimes because like I don't know I mishear sounds sometimes. Sometimes I hear stuff to my left, but they're on the right, things like that. So like that was definitely a bad judgment from my part because I just didn't understand where I heard that like movement earlier, and that definitely cost us the round there.
I am everywhere.
One cat, one push mid.
I'm blind.
Reloading.
Out of charges.
Flashing out mid.
Cutting through.
Raise cat.
Punch him right.
Oh, weird.
Blank.
Well,
You have
yeah.
cam there, right?
Over here.
Come on, flank.
It was just a trip. Okay, look. Where are we ending? You just walk through
I think
B,
we go
right?
big. Go
No, I TP through.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, what was you gonna say?
All right, so I think this was a pretty good play on my part. So pretty much the idea, as you can see, that I just teleport to the other side and get massive ground for my team. I'm in the flanks and I could get like a picker. I got a picker two there. Slight mistake though, it could have been bad if because I mistimed my flash and I teleported before my flash would have blinded anyone. I could have got swung on there. So that was just a little thing that I definitely need to retime or redo the timing of. But yeah, it ended up working out. That last death though, it could have been avoided. I should have expected the killjoy pushing up on me. That was a slight mistake. I should have just got that kill and got out of the way right away. But not much I can do, but it did help my team secure a lot of ground. So yeah.
You gonna cam or you want me to peek?
No, I'm not claiming that. One cat.
One cat.
Nice.
That cat.
Cutting through.
Raise blue
One
block.
was cat. Fire six player.
Wiener is good. I think Derek's in a good spot to lure.
They smoked cat or what?
Omen was cat. Yeah, he's playing garden somewhere.
Might have a shotgun or something.
Yeah, I think he does.
That's a bad smoke.
Yeah, I realized. Holy shit, that could have been bad for me.
Put it very deep.
Killjoy's probably playing pusher.
Reloading.
Oh, that could be in B main. That's all.
Got the pick.
You going in?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, that was cat. That was cat.
Playing B main now. Could be in the cubby. Not sure.
Pushing from somewhere. Shit, PTP.
Yeah, cubby's clear.
Let's
Caution.
see.
30 seconds left.
Should be able to see Raze.
Hey, we need to go.
Yep, there we go. Nice.
Fuck, I'm getting tagged by this. Inside, somewhere inside.
Backside.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
We're good.
Killjoy backside.
Yeah, kill this backside. 25. Okay.
I thought you killed Killjoy for some reason.
Okay, so that kind of sucked, but yeah, there was just a slight confusion. My brothers thought that we cleared the site, but we didn't. That our omen that was extremely risky of our omen to just like start planting without properly clearing the site. He just started planting like immediately without clearing it, which was like we were like, what the hell? But since I knew that he killed the CT, I decided to go swing that and play sacrificial body lamp to make sure that make sure we were getting onto that guy so he doesn't just kill us for free. And yeah, it was just bad timing from everyone. It's like confused. It was just a miscommunication and slight confusion mistake there, so it wasn't too bad detrimental, but yeah.
Two of them should be 25 armor or no guns.
Can you flash out, Derek?
Yep.
Reloading.
I'm not holding your cat. Watch a cat.
Yep.
Raise on cat. Derek,
Decoy.
careful, cat.
Still in sight.
Reloading.
Get a third zombie.
Cover going out. Decoy.
Oh, this is so risky. I think go A. We have good cat position.
Right,
I'm
there's
in blind
close
for
to
market.
B.
I didn't go A.
I'm putting decoys foots towards mid.
Reloading.
Oh, 95. Ah, damn.
Right here.
Reloading.
Yeah, so this was just poor positioning. I was peeking too deep without my team ready to like swing trade me, so that was just bad positioning on my part. So yeah, can't be like out open like that. Just like if anything, I should just have jiggled a little bit, just a little bit, just showed my shoulder a little bit to bait shots, but I should not have been like full swinging like that. So that was definitely a huge mistake.
Now I'm getting fucking destroyed.
Decoy.
From cat.
Reloading.
Derek, use your. Do you have fake footsteps
That's
for
fucking bullshit,
turret?
dude. I looked at
For what?
whatever.
Short?
Do you have fake footsteps for your turrets?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we're going to get the turret. That's why.
Yep. Give me a second.
Holding the garage door.
Wait, the Omen TP.
He's just holding it.
So yeah, that threw us off completely. So we, as you probably heard, we were just trying to just clear out some utility on the site in case we wanted to go back to it. But yeah, we did not expect Killjoy to be just holding that angle on us, and we just got popped really badly. So that was just bad timing, unlucky. Not much we could have done, but yeah, if we had like got A, maybe we could have reacted. But yeah, that just kind of sucked.
Can you just smoke off here and then flash here?
Cover going out.
Oh, they heard me.
Yeah. Close up. Close door. Nice. One heaven. There's everyone. Close door and then good.
Reloading.
Won't have
One's
it.
heaven.
You should run.
Careful of the flash.
Reloading.
I'm just gonna try to go a little risky with this.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I thought I had the right. Oh no, I think this was personally the right idea. So what I did was I sent my teleport back so that in case I don't get the I don't kill the Killjoy turret, I mean Killjoy ultimate, my bad. I can at least TP out if I need to. Problem is I should have flashed that before I made that jump, and because of that I just dry jumped up like a moron and just got killed. So that was right idea, poor execution. I can't just be like you can't just be dry peeking like that. That was risky. Killjoy was definitely going to hold it, and I didn't think about that. So that was just a poor idea and poor execution, and yeah.
I mean, what do you have planned? Because I don't
Actually, I'm
know.
not sure anymore.
A or B.
Wait, don't play there.
Yeah.
Torches.
Yeah, I was gonna say there. Yeah, please. On cat with op.
He needs to smoke that for us.
Do you have a smoke?
Yeah.
He's smoking.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just wait a little bit. Okay, let's go. No way he's creating it now.
That's clear. Close left clear.
Alright, clear. On cat.
Wow.
I took out the decoy. Nice. That's fine.
Enemy spotted.
Phoenix market.
I'm blind as fuck.
Cutting through.
Cat looks hurt.
Could be
I can
pizza
fleece.
also.
Could be on flank. I need to hold it just in case he TP'd.
Oh,
So yeah, that was a mistake. So first mistake was I should have asked Omen for a smoke there. I ended up just believing that no one was gonna be there. That was very stupid. If I had that smoke, I would have been able to flash that Phoenix, get the kill, and then secure mid for my team. But because I got greedy, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for the smoke, and I just went in, and it costed me, unfortunately, because of that. And yeah, this costed the round, I think, in the end, because we just lost the body mad early because of that's bad play, and yeah, it just ended up costing the game. So I'm gonna just continue this clip because this is the last round. So yeah. Damn,
Short trip.
he was holding long. Oh, he's on short
Oh,
now.
I whipped him.
I mean, not short. What am I saying?
On top mid.
We're paying to stop.
That's so nice.
Fuck, he moved around there. Shit.
Reloading.
Bro, I think you could just commit.
you can go A.
30 seconds left.
Oh, I made a footstep.
Last player standing.
That's just
Tree.
Dink them to the wall.
Defenders win.
All right, so this is my hopefully this was educational. I hope this helped people see what mistakes, the many mistakes I made in this game. Like, goddamn, actually rewatching this, like, damn, I made a lot of mistakes that, yeah, it was a lot of those mistakes were costly. I ended up dying too early. I ended up giving first deaths a lot, which was really bad. Which, I guess in a sense, because I was supposed to entry frag, that's okay, but in the same time, like, I shouldn't have been giving first death. I should have been at least getting a first blood somewhere there and there. So, yeah, that was very bad all over the place. This is a lot shorter than I planned. The original video was going to end up being like 50 minutes. I had to cut out a lot of stuff. Like, I was planning to showcase the whole game, pause, and then talk about what I did wrong. I realized that it was gonna just gonna be too much, so I decided the best thing to do would be cut out the parts where after I died, because after all, this is to showcase what I was doing wrong and to learn from my own mistakes. So yeah, so I did decided to just cut out the other stuff. So I don't know. Maybe if you guys want to see the full game, yeah, I will have to do some editing because I can't just like do have a bit of a potty mouth. I do sometimes curse sometimes, but I don't want so I'll have to think about it. But I think the whole point is to learn from my own mistakes. I should don't really have to go analyze what other people are doing really personally. So that's why I decided to cut it out to shorten this video a lot more because it was a lot longer than I originally thought it was going to be. So yeah, and yeah, I hope this was, the whole point is to be educational. Definitely was a little depressing to watch. Probably was depressing. It was depressing as hell for me to watch it. But the whole point is to learn mistakes and improve from that. So I hope this was educational to others and maybe people can not do what I did. And yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and let me know how you think about it. Have a good day.